Hi everyone, this is DJ Ronfa. Today I'm bringing you the first part of my tips and tricks series. Since half of Switzerland's DJ basically used me as a support center, I was like, let's share it with the rest of the world. Today I want to show you my easy and quick way of transferring a serato library from one Macbook to another one. This without using Time Machine, and also why I do not recommend using Time Machine. Now let's jump into how to do so. Now I'm sitting in front of my two laptops, and before I explain why, let's see how I'm gonna do this. One thing I need to say before we get it started: once you're setting the new laptop, you have to use the same username as on your old laptop. This is very important. As I mentioned before, all you need is a data transfer solution. I'm gonna use a USB drive right here that I'm gonna connect to my old laptop. Let's jump into it. So what you're gonna do is that you are going to go to your hard drive, user, select your current user, and go to the music folder, select all of it, and transfer it into the external hard drive. As you can see, I already did this in advance, doing like 2 hours. So on the hard drive under the music folder, I have an exact replica of my music library. So now that I have everything on the external drive, what basically I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna transfer the whole music library into the new laptop. Let's do this. Here we are now on the new laptop. As you can see, I have the same username and I just connected the hard drive. As I mentioned before, here is my real music library, and now I'm gonna copy it to the new laptop, but for time-winning purpose, I already did it. One important thing to say is that this time when you transfer all your folder except that serato_serato. Why? Because as you can see, I already have Serato DJ Pro installed and it's gonna be already present, as you can see here. And this folder is very important because this is where all your metadata are saved. This means your coupons, your grades, but also your recording. And as you can see, now I'm going to start Serato Pro. My library is going to be empty. So as you can see here now, my library is empty. I just have one track that I imported yesterday. Let me quit this again. Now comes the little trick. Let's say it like that. So before transferring that Serato folder, what I'm going to do is that the current Serato folder in your music folder on your hard drive, I'm going to rename it Serato Old. And now that I've done this, I'm going to copy that folder into the music folder. And as I rename the current folder Serato Old, it's able to copy. Okay, it's a huge folder because I'm using Serato since a while, so I have loads of data and recording. Let's skip to afterwards. Okay, now that the transfer is complete, this is where the magic should happen. I'm gonna start Serato DJ Pro, and theoretically, as you can see, is loading crates. My whole library should appear on the left side. Let's give him a little while, and yes, there it is. As you can see, my wall crates are here. Yes, I have a big mess, I'm sorry. But my wall crates are here, my wall tracks are here, ready to play. So this is the simplest way to transfer your music library from one Apple to the other one. Now we're gonna see why I do recommend this solution instead of Time Machine or any other solution. An important thing I forgot to mention, and that's maybe the most important thing because I know a lot of you guys are using this as a main option. With my solution, you don't need to bother about iTunes nor music app because the music inside those applications are stored in the same folder as the one we already copied. What will happen is that once you open the app and you will log on with your credits, then your playlist will load, and like for Serato, as the tracks are saved in the correct location, your playlist will be working as on the older laptop. So you don't need to bother at all about this, you just need to log in and everything will be fine. That's a big and important thing to mention about my solution, and I forgot to do this before. I have to mention that I really do not recommend using music app or iTunes, but that will be subject for another video. Let me know in the comment if you want to know why I do not recommend Intune. Now that we just checked how my solution is working, let's see why I do recommend this instead of time machine and what are the advantages of this solution. Now, the reason why I do recommend my solution over any other solution like time machine. There are actually a few reasons, but first and foremost, because it actually never works. And this is the reason why I do this video, because so many DJ called me because they had issue transferring their library. And when I mean so many, it's probably half of Switzerland. It started as soon as Apple Silicon dropped, and it's been even worse since stems are out, because everybody is updating his laptop to be compatible or strong enough, and because of that they're transferring and they all have issue. I've seen it all, from small issue I can solve in 10 seconds to the I'm sorry bro, you better reinstall your laptop. So basically, as we said, practice talk louder than words. I could end my video here because practice shows that it's never working correctly, as everybody's got issue. But as I mentioned before, there is other reason, and for me as a geek, this reason is way more important than the one I just mentioned. What? When you're using time machine, you're importing everything, and I mean everything. This means that all the crap that you accumulated on your laptop for the last years gonna be imported too on your brand new laptop, and you don't want this. I'm gonna use an example that speaks for all: device driver. Like, I've been using my old laptop for many years, and I've been using dozens and dozens of different devices on it. Every time I have to use a new device, I have to install a driver, every time is an update, etc, etc. And this is actually crap, because in 99% of hardware issue, it's gonna be driver related. And you don't want this. So what I just explained about the mess you accumulated over years for device driver, you can apply that to absolutely everything on your laptop. OS updates, software updates, every MIDI driver, everything you connected, every cookies, all the crap you accumulated over the years are going to be imported in time machine and applied to your brand new laptop. And you don't want this, because you are basically slowing down your laptop from the first day by using time machine, because you import all the crap. It's like if your new laptop is in good shape and your old laptop is in bad shape, and you're importing the bad shape to the brand new laptop, and you definitely don't want to do this. In my solution, what you are doing is called a fresh install in informatics, because you probably noticed by now that I used to work in the informatics, and we will always recommend a fresh install over everything else, because a fresh install is like a brand new machine. Everything is up to date and ready to work and optimized, and you don't want to import all the crap that you accumulated on the other machine for the years. That's for me the main reason why my solution is better, because you are only transferring the data you are going to use and not all the crap. So you still have a brand new fresh machine, but with all the data you need to be able to work directly. That's why I do believe my solution is a better solution. So that's it. Now you know how to do it and why I recommend to do this instead of using time machine. I hope you learned something today, because Serato library management is not an easy task. Thank you for watching. I really did that video just to share the knowledge, because I noticed, because of all the people calling me, that there was a lack of information about this and people are having a lot of issue, and that's why I decided to do that video. I hope you enjoyed. If it's so, please feel free to leave me a like and even maybe subscribe. I'm gonna drop soon my next videos. It's gonna be the 5 life-saving tips and tricks for Serato library management. You don't want to miss that. Thanks you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I wish all of you a good one. See you on the next one. Peace.